Respect is a cornerstone of human interaction, shaping relationships, communication, and personal well-being. Yet many of us face moments where we feel disrespected or undervalued, whether in public, social, or professional contexts. Understanding how to respond effectively in such situations can empower us to reclaim our confidence and command the respect we deserve. This guide explores psychological strategies to address disrespect, offering insights into why it happens and how to prevent or mitigate its effects. For the Sigma male, mastering these strategies is key to maintaining autonomy and dignity. Okay, let us understand the root of disrespect. Disrespect often stems from opportunism rather than malice. Some individuals exploit others to elevate their own status, whether in social groups, families, or workplaces. Recognizing this behavior as a defense mechanism or a tool for self-advancement can help you approach it objectively rather than personally. Sigma males who prioritize independence and self-respect must be particularly attuned to these dynamics to safeguard their autonomy. Let us discuss what is the psychology of opportunistic behavior. Opportunistic individuals often target those they perceive as vulnerable or less likely to retaliate. This behavior may stem from insecurities or a desire to assert dominance. In group settings, this dynamic can be amplified, as people may seek to gain approval or laughter from peers at someone else's expense. Recognizing these patterns is the first step toward countering them effectively, especially for Sigma males who prefer to avoid unnecessary social games. Establishing boundaries early in interactions is critical to preventing disrespect. Boundaries signal to others that you value yourself and expect the same from them. These can be communicated through body language, tone, and assertive but respectful dialogue. When boundaries are consistently upheld, they discourage opportunistic behavior. For the Sigma male, clear boundaries are essential to maintaining their inner peace and independence. Tip 1. First impressions matter. First impressions are powerful. They set the tone for how others perceive and interact with you. When meeting someone for the first time, ensure you project confidence through your posture, gestures, and eye contact. This is particularly crucial for Sigma males who rely on their presence rather than social clout to command respect. What does the science of body language say? Well, body language communicates more than words. Standing tall, maintaining eye contact, and offering a firm handshake signal confidence and self-assurance. Research in social psychology shows that these nonverbal cues significantly influence others' perceptions within seconds of an interaction. What are the practical steps for making a strong impression? Stand. When greeting, always rise to greet someone, even if seated. This simple action conveys respect and equality. Remaining seated may inadvertently signal disinterest or submission. Eye contact. Look directly into the other person's eyes during introductions. Avoid glancing at their hand or looking downward, as this can create a perception of insecurity. Confident voice. Speak clearly and with purpose. Avoid a timid tone or excessive filler words, as these can undermine your message. Let us understand this with an example. Imagine meeting a potential employer at a networking event. By standing, maintaining eye contact, and offering a confident handshake, you establish yourself as someone worth engaging with. This initial impression can set the stage for meaningful dialogue and mutual respect, a hallmark of the Sigma male's approach. Tip 2. Address interruptions firmly. Interruptions during conversations can be frustrating and disrespectful. Handling them with composure and assertiveness can reinforce your boundaries and reclaim your voice. Sigma males who value efficiency and respect in communication can benefit greatly from mastering this technique. Why people interrupt? Interruptions often occur when someone feels their input is more valuable or when they're seeking to dominate the conversation. Understanding this can help you respond without taking it personally. What is the power of eye contact? Fixing the interrupter with a calm, steady gaze sends a nonverbal signal that their behavior is unacceptable. This silent assertion often prompts them to pause and reconsider their actions. And what should be your verbal responses? When reclaiming your turn to speak, use polite but firm phrases such as, "May I finish my point? Can I pick up where I left off?" These statements convey confidence without escalating the situation. Pair them with a neutral tone to maintain professionalism. Let us understand this with example. During a team meeting, a colleague interrupts your presentation. Instead of reacting defensively, you pause, make eye contact, and say, "I'd like to complete my thought before we discuss further." This approach not only reclaims your space, but also subtly reminds others of meeting decorum, embodying the Sigma male's calm assertiveness. Tip 3. Responding to humiliating jokes. Humiliating jokes can be particularly damaging in group settings, as they target both your confidence and social standing. Responding effectively can turn the situation in your favor, a skill Sigma males often use to maintain their quiet dominance. Why people make humiliating jokes. Such jokes often stem from a desire to entertain or assert dominance. They're typically aimed at individuals perceived as unlikely to retaliate, making them a form of opportunistic behavior. The repeat request strategy you should follow. Pretending not to hear the joke and asking the person to repeat it can diffuse its impact. For example, calmly saying, "Sorry, I didn't catch that, could you repeat it?" forces the joker to reiterate their comment, often reducing its humor and making them feel awkward. This will turn the tables. This strategy subtly shifts the dynamic, as the person delivering the joke becomes the focus. In many cases, the repetition highlights the joke's lack of wit or appropriateness, leading to a shift in group perception. Let us see an example scenario. At a family gathering, a relative makes a sarcastic remark about your career. Instead of reacting defensively, you smile and say, "I didn't hear that. Could you repeat it?" This calm response often deflates the situation, leaving the joker at a loss, a tactic Sigma males use to maintain their composure. Tip 4. Disrupt provocations with unexpected questions. When faced with provocation, an unexpected response can derail the provocateur's efforts and redirect the interaction. For Sigma males, who excel at outthinking their opponents, this strategy is particularly effective. What is the psychology behind disruption? Provocations are often designed to elicit an emotional reaction. By responding with an unrelated comment or question, you disrupt the expected pattern, leaving the provocateur unprepared. Examples of disruptive responses. Do you know a good place to get coffee around here? I think I wore too much perfume today. The key is to deliver these statements naturally, making them appear genuine rather than calculated. During a heated discussion, someone accuses you of being overly sensitive. Instead of engaging with the accusation, you smile and ask, "Have you seen the latest movie everyone's talking about?" This unexpected shift often neutralizes the tension and redirects the conversation, a hallmark of the Sigma male's strategic thinking. Tip 5. Walk away when necessary. Sometimes, the best response to disrespect is to remove yourself from the situation. Walking away demonstrates self-respect and sets a clear boundary. For Sigma males who value their peace over confrontation, this approach is second nature. Why walking away works. Walking away signals that you value your dignity more than the approval of those who disrespect you. It's a powerful reminder that respect is mutual and cannot be demanded from those unwilling to offer it. When to walk away. Persistent disrespect despite efforts to address it. Situations where engagement escalates conflict. Environments that consistently devalue your presence. In a toxic workplace where your contributions are consistently overlooked, you decide to seek opportunities elsewhere. This decision not only preserves your self-esteem, but also opens the door to environments where your value is recognized. A decision often aligned with the Sigma male ethos. Tip 6. Master the art of assertive communication. Assertive communication is a key skill for earning respect and addressing disrespect effectively. It involves expressing your thoughts and feelings clearly while respecting the opinions of others. For Sigma males, this approach reinforces their independence and authority. What are the characteristics of assertive communication? Clarity. Avoid vague language and be direct in your statements. Respect. Use a calm and polite tone, even when addressing sensitive issues. Confidence. Maintain a steady voice and posture, signaling self-assurance. Instead of saying, "You're always interrupting me," try, "I'd appreciate it if I could finish my thought before we move on." Replace, "You never listen to me," with, "I feel unheard when my suggestions are overlooked." What are the benefits of assertive communication? This approach not only prevents escalation, but also encourages mutual understanding and respect. Over time, consistent assertiveness fosters healthier interactions and builds a reputation for fairness and confidence, a signature trait of the Sigma male. Tip 7. Master the power of silence. Silence can be a powerful tool in handling disrespectful situations. Sigma males, who often value observation over unnecessary speech, understand that sometimes saying nothing speaks volumes. What is the impact of silence? Silence can disarm provocateurs, leaving them uncertain about your reaction. It also allows you to maintain control over your emotions and the situation, ensuring that your response is measured and impactful. When to use silence? When faced with baseless accusations or provocations that don't warrant a response. During heated arguments where emotions run high and words may escalate the conflict. To signal disapproval or assert dominance without engaging in unnecessary confrontation. During a meeting, a colleague makes an unprovoked, snide comment about your work. Instead of reacting, you pause, maintain calm eye contact, and let the silence linger. The room becomes tense, and the colleague begins to fidget, realizing the inappropriateness of their remark. This silent assertion of power is a quintessential Sigma male move. This guide not only equips you with practical strategies to handle disrespect, but also delves into the deeper philosophy of earning respect through authenticity, integrity, and resilience. Whether you identify with the Sigma male archetype or simply seek to navigate challenging social dynamics with confidence, these principles offer a blueprint for cultivating respect in every aspect of your life. What situations have you encountered where these strategies could apply? Share your thoughts and experiences to continue the conversation on commanding respect with grace and strength. That's all in this video, soldiers. If you like the video, consider subscribing to the channel. Now go out, conquer the world, because you are the chosen one.